Hello Pisces, this is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. This is your reading for May 15th through 31st, 2017. I just want to say that I'm doing this new reading where I use my intuitive cards because I want to do more intuitive reads this time. Underneath, and then I have these clarifiers from the Morgan Greer deck on top. I do want to say that your main reading is all major arcana cards. You all know how amazing this is, okay? You're going through a significant life changing moment. Like, I don't even know how. I've never even seen that before. So, okay. Your overall energy is love begins in the Queen of Swords. Okay? The Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person or you could be embodying these energies as well. You're trying to think or organize. It looks like there's an opportunity for love here. Okay, there's some love, or someone's having a child possibly, and you're trying to figure out the way to go about doing it in a very logical way. You're trying to figure this situation out, okay? But this area is a bit of a weakness for you, okay? You feel like it's more bad luck on your part, that it's out of your control. This is a situation that came to you. You weren't expecting it. It was out of your control. And it's like you're trying to see if you can invest your time in it. If you should take the time to hold on to this. You're pausing. You're thinking. You're not moving, though. You're trying to be smart about it. You're really thinking about what you should do regarding this situation. And that's the overall energy. In the center of your reading, you have the third eye chakra, which is the only card that's not a major arcana. And the Nine of Wands, okay? So you're trying to go within, okay? Listening to your intuition, psychic guidance, inner guidance, divine energy, whatever you prefer to call it. Angels. You're listening because it's like this has distracted you from your goals. This is not how you wanted things to happen, whatever it is, okay? It's not how you wanted things to happen, and you're worrying because it's like now you're bonded to something that you didn't want to be bonded to. This may be pregnancy for somebody. Or you fell in love and now you're like, oh, now I like this person. It's like that kind of feeling. So you start off with transformation. Transformation means that you started something new, okay? Something wasn't working for you, okay? You needed a new cycle, a new transition. You needed to do things differently, and you did. It was like things happened to you in the past. It sucks, and you move forward, okay? You move forward. And you're trapped in these ideals right now. It's really weird. You're set in these ideas, and you're setting these ideas to bring you back to a place of more comfortableness with your own security, whether it be work, home, or just your own stability yourself. Because there was a need. There was a need for you to do this. You needed to do that. You needed to stop whatever was happening and do that. Stop fighting, or stop the mental conflict, or stop the things that were conflicting you so you can move forward. You wanted to feel more free, okay? You wanted to feel more open. You didn't want to feel so bonded to something. So you set some rules for yourself. And it's like you had a need for love, or a need to just be with someone, to have a connection, to feel, to to be in a relationship because you were losing faith. It was like you were being patient, but you were losing faith and you needed some, I heard sexual healing, which is really funny. You needed some sort of healing, okay? From possibly this air sign, because he came up again. And he's probably older than you. Very intellectual, very people respect him. He's respected. Or it could be, because this flipped out as well, it could just be me. It's the King of Pentacles. And this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that is very domineering or aggressive in your attention, or getting you to do what they want you to do. That's what I mean to say. And it's so weird because you had the Devil card come up twice, okay? So you're like bonded to this person, or this person isn't healthy for you. But for some reason, it's like you didn't have a choice. You're trying to regain your power from whatever this is. Maybe this is a person. Maybe it's that feeling that you were running away from. You're trying to regain your power where you didn't have patience and heal from that. So currently, somebody's pregnant. I see fertility again. You got pregnant by a person that you didn't either want to get pregnant by, or someone that doesn't love you the way that you needs to be loved. You made a wrong choice because you were feeling down and out, and now you have a bundle of joy, pretty much. For some of you. Let me try to read this differently for somebody else. That's just so strong for somebody that I can't even ignore it. Also, I've been dreaming about babies for like a week. Yeah, so somebody I know is pregnant. If anybody who knows me is watching this video and is a Pisces, take a test. Okay, for some of you, you're regaining back your status, your beauty, your abundance, where you had lost it. You had lost something that you really cared about or loved. It could be a job that you really loved. It could be a project or something, a creative project that you really loved and you lost it, and you're gaining that back. Okay, you made a wrong choice. You made a wrong choice at a weak moment, and you're gaining that back. You're working on gaining that back, okay? You will have a small victory, okay? It's not the end, but it's just like the beginning victory. So right now you're listening to your intuition. You have two intuition cards right next to each other. You have the third eye chakra and intuition, okay? Which is the high priestess, right next to each other. For those of you with the baby, you're trying to decide if you want to keep it or not. You kind of feel obligated to keep it for one reason or another. For those of you working on something else, you're trying to decide if you want to go back to something else. But it was work. It was work, whatever it was. It was a burden to you to go back to it. But it may help you heal in both circumstances. The reason why you're thinking about it, because it may help you heal. And right now, you're just out of balance. Everything's up in the air. You don't know what to do. You're so confused. And all this information is coming in so fast. It's coming in so fast, and you're trying to take a pause, take a moment to decide what you want to keep in your life, what's going to help you move forward, okay? Because the power is in your hands to do whatever is happening, okay? So you have to decide on your own, but you want to make the correct decisions. I'm definitely going to do numerology after this. I just want you to know. So in the future, you have the moon card. So you're choosing a direction. You have some fear. You definitely got some fear, okay? Because this circumstances just came out of nowhere. It's like bad luck to you. It's like bad luck to you. And you're stuck in the middle. You have to face your fears. You know this. You have to make a decision. You have to... You're trying to also integrate your intuition into your decision, okay? It has a King of Wands on the top of it. The King of Wands is about impulsiveness, okay? So do not, out of fear, make an impulsive or hasty decision, okay? You really need to think about the decision you're going to make. The Hangman comes up again, okay? Maybe the universe is handing you something. Maybe the universe is handing you something magical, and you're paying attention to all the things that could be wrong with this, to all the reasons that you couldn't grow. Or for some of you, all of these pregnancy cards, the Empress in reverse can also mean that there was a pregnancy that was unplanned. Okay? I'm just saying for somebody. So it's like you weren't getting the acceptance, and now for the other people not pregnant, you weren't getting the acceptance, and or you're looking for something and the universe is handing it to you, but you need to pay attention to it. But fear is blocking you, or not knowing how to proceed is blocking you. Your next card is the Universe, which is the World card, and Justice, okay? So the World card is about completions. It's about things coming to full circle, okay? It's also about travel and justice. So you may go somewhere to get a final test, or adoption. I'm hearing for someone, because there's paperwork involved. It has something to do with paperwork for this baby, okay? Or for somebody else. This has to do with paperwork. There's some paperwork. You may have to go somewhere. The World card comes up again. Okay, so you might decide, for some of you, you may decide to drop something or get rid of something. Because it's completion on the top. Because you need to go back to where you were. This is like a weakness for you, okay? It's like you're not ready for this. And you need to go back to where things were, okay? You don't want to have to wait. You don't want to have to wait to get to the goals that you were trying to achieve. But you're pausing. There is a state of pause, okay? Because you really don't know what to do. And you're trying to wait for the most strategic plan, okay, of what to do. Even though this is blocking your future, your security, what you had planned, you're really trying to make a decision, okay? This is all about integrity and honesty, okay? Seeking justice, balance in a situation. You're trying to find balance so you can bring this to completion, okay? You may have started some new work, or some sort of new internship, or some sort of new job, okay? And then this truth comes out and you're like, now I have to recover from this. I have to recover from this, okay? Because of all the things that I've worked on, I need to make a decision. But you're battling it. It's not giving me an answer for you because it's not supposed to, okay? Spirit is not giving me an answer at all. I just want you to know that. So it's not that I'm not giving you an answer. There isn't one being provided to me, which means that it's definitely up to you. The universe has this in your hands completely, okay? So you end up with Wisdom and the Fool in reverse. So this is what you're doing right now. You're if this is about the child, you're balancing your morals and values and what is meant to you. What do you want in life? Do you want to get married? Do you want to start a family before you have a family? You're weighing all of these options, okay? You don't want to make the wrong decisions. The Fool card in reverse is about reviewing what you do before you jump into it, okay? And that's what you're doing. Regardless of what this situation means to you, you don't have to be pregnant. The main thing, the main situation is for you to not be impulsive. You need to really think about what you want to do, okay? Pray if that helps you. Meditate if that helps you. Yoga if that helps you, okay? Being alone in a dark room, listening to music, whatever you need to do to get your intuition flowing in order for you to not make impulsive moves, okay? Not make impulsive moves. Think about your own morals and values and what these things mean to you and what you really want to get out of them, okay? So I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Sorry, I stopped talking for some reason. The Moon card. I know that this is scary, and I know that you don't know where to go. You don't see your future. It's like tunnel vision, or you can only see what's in front of you. It's like a spotlight is on you and you can only see at that direct moment, okay? But this is about releasing that fear and moving forward. Don't let that fear capture you that you can't move forward, okay? Like these dogs, they're barking at the moon. They're barking at the moon for what? It's like they're stuck. They're just barking at the moon. That's what I see. They're barking at the moon, focusing on the moon, and they don't see the scorpion coming out of the water. That scorpion could bite them. Or that scorpion could be getting past them with some vital information for somebody. Actually, I don't want to pull that. I'm going to pull a surrender card. I'm going to pull a what your higher self would like you to know. Okay, and then I'm going to pull a wisdom of the oracle card. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So don't think that you can't do something. You can do whatever you set your mind to. That's just a reminder of that for you. Your higher self would like you to know worry. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. You can't worry, okay? It's not going to change the situation. It's just going to worry you to death. So relax. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but you have to focus enough so you can make the proper decisions for yourself, okay? So I'm going to pull a wisdom of the oracle card for you. And you had 2 cards fall. Actually, you had a lot of cards fall out. So I'm going to shuffle this again, Pisces. Oh, some of these are flipped over. That's why. Okay, hold on. This one really wants to come out. What is it? This card is Between Worlds. That means that there's a choice to be made. Again, like I said before. There's a choice to be made. So I'm going to sit that there so I can read it. Where's that book? 3. Transitions. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. temporary blindness. Between worlds is where you must where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what's ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life. Within a divine matrix of consciousness, greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions, the seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root. But what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. I forgot to do the numerology. I'm so sorry, Pisces. I'm going to do that right now. Foundations. You started off with needing new foundations with others. You wanted to be in a relationship with others. You found someone wasn't quite good for you or for your situation. There was some sort of communication you received about a bond, a union, a relationship. Two people coming together. And you're trying to decide in the future if it's something that you want to end or how you're going to end this, how this is going to end. That's better. And I feel like you're doing communication with someone about something, but the thing is, it ends up being free will. Fives. There's a 5 there. I don't know if you can see that at the top. That's what I do with the numerology. I read the... is it gonna... Okay. There's a 5 there. And 5s are about free will. Choices. It's up to you. There is a new beginning on the rise. Something new is coming into your life and you have to make a choice. I mean, that's plain and simple. Plain and simple. All right, Pisces, I am praying for you. I hope that this resonated with you. It felt a little outlandish because of the pregnancy thing, but it was so strong that I felt like it just took over the reading. I apologize. If you liked, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Just click on the link in the description box below. I love you very, very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.